Hey guys, Aaron here with Archery Addicts. I've got the October Mountain Products arrow jig with me. We're going to be testing this thing out since I've been damaging some arrows here in the spring. So let's check it out. Before we get started, I've got to clean off a couple of these arrows. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Ben, who gave me this. Not sure exactly what the brand is, but it's a for peeling the fletching off of your arrow. It also works great for your wraps when they're stuck on it. It doesn't really cut the arrow itself. It just slides right over that arrow and cuts those wraps and the fletching right off. Yeah, as you can see, it's rounded across there, so it wraps around that arrow really nice. It's also got a smaller one on the end for smaller diameter arrows. It really does a great job of cutting just the fletching and the wrap and not actually cutting into the arrow itself. So I can run it right up an arrow just like that and peel a fletching off real quick. So if you know where this is from, throw it in the comments. It doesn't have a brand name on it, but I definitely love it. So I'd love to be able to give them a shout out. All right, guys, so now that we've got the arrows that I'm going to be using to refletch, stripped, and rewrapped, I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this new fletching jig, because I've already got several of these arrows made up. So I'm going to try to match as best as I can the angle that I've got on these with this new fletching jig. So I'm going to put my clamp on it, look down the arrow, and see how close we are left and right. And we are pretty close, but I do need to put an angle on that. So I loosen up this back knob behind the arrow, loosen that up, and then you can pick up on this front and move it over, and there's little dimples that a metal point drops down into that sets your distances. So I believe we are going to go to the right. Looks really close to what I had before. So once I've got that, I can tighten that back down and lock that in place, and that should give us a really close to the same angle as we had before with the other jig that I was running. So that should be a good start for us, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now that we've got our angle set, so right here we've got the 3 fletch, 4 fletch, and then what looks like an X-wing fletch setup all right here. All we do is we tighten down whichever set screw we want to work with, and the inside of this metal piece has dimples in it that tell where it stops. So as you're twisting this, you can feel it click into place in those positions. So whichever one of these you have down, you can feel it click into positions in the right spots there. So right now, obviously, I'm doing a 3 fletch because this is the one that's tightened down. You don't want to crank them down, just enough to where it is a positive click is all you want. Okay, so now that we've got this thing set, we can dive right into fletching. So I use something called Mold Z fletching glue. It is a UV curing glue that really doesn't take any time at all to get cured. Once you put it on and apply a little UV light to it, it really saves on time when it comes to fletching arrows. All right. Get a good hard clamp down on there. Grab you some Q-tips. Make sure you're good and wiped off. And just add a little light. once you add some light to that, you can remove your clamp and go ahead and rotate and repeat that on the other side. Take your Q-tip to it, make sure you're cleaned off, and add some light to the other side as well. Once you've got that done, it should be rock solid on there. Well, I've got one more arrow here left to do, but so far what I can tell is this is a very precise piece of equipment, a lot better than the $30 fletching jig I had before. So looking forward to spending a lot of time on this thing and producing a lot of arrows for me and my friends. So see you next time.